SpaceX's ambitious Starship rocket program encountered a setback on Tuesday during its latest test flight. While the spacecraft successfully completed a near-orbital journey around the Earth, the planned booster recovery attempt was aborted. Unlike the successful booster catch achieved last month, SpaceX opted to direct the booster to a splashdown in the Gulf of Mexico. The decision to forego the catch was made just 4 minutes into the flight, with the booster impacting the water 3 minutes later. SpaceX spokesperson Dan Yuo explained that not all the necessary conditions for a booster catch were met, prompting the flight director to cancel the return to launch site maneuver. The specific reasons for the aborted attempt remain undisclosed. The Starship spacecraft, however, continued its journey, soaring across the Gulf of Mexico and performing a near-orbital loop around the Earth. This trajectory mirrored the previous test flight in October. After skimming the edge of space, the spacecraft made a controlled descent into the Indian Ocean. This marked the sixth test flight for the world's largest and most powerful rocket, which SpaceX and NASA envision as the vehicle to return humans to the Moon and eventually Mars. While the flight path remained similar to the previous attempt, SpaceX introduced several modifications, including the time of day for launch. The afternoon launch was chosen to ensure optimal visibility for the spacecraft's descent. Key objectives of this test flight were achieved, such as the ignition of one of the spacecraft's engines in space, a critical maneuver for future orbital missions. Additionally, thermal protection experiments were conducted, with certain areas stripped of heat tiles to assess the feasibility of future catch mechanisms. The spacecraft also successfully executed a nose-first entry during the final phase of its descent, before flipping and splashing down upright in the Indian Ocean. SpaceX plans to incorporate further upgrades into the next test flight, aiming to advance the development of this powerful rocket and its capabilities.